Today is Tuesday, August 29th, 2023. I am going to make $1 million by December 31st, 2023. Currently, I have $58,000 held in trades that I cannot close. Well, let me tell you something. This situation does not define who I am. How I respond to this situation does. Hi, my name is Edward James Carey. Welcome to Praxis Living, where I create content to help you create the life that you desire. If you're following along these videos, I want to welcome you here to my $1 million journey. This is session 22. Let's go. If you were with me yesterday, then you recall yesterday we closed on $29.22 with shares of AI. I had left the day in a trade that I was attempting to dollar cost average 2 shares alongside of 5 shares that I invested in, which I purchased for $29.20 each. And I added 2 shares that cost $30.04 each. I have switched things up. I have added 5 shares that cost me $30.04 each. I've calculated it all out. I've put that with my 5 shares that I paid $29.20 for. And all 10 shares come out to a dollar cost average of $29.62. And we're at $29.22. The pre-market is currently at $29.07, which is a little bit down. So what I'm doing is I am not selling 7 shares anymore. I am selling 10 shares, and I am selling them at a limit order of $29.65, which is 3 cents per share higher than what I need to break even. I'm going to sit. Well, the market's not open yet, so I'm going to load this up and I'm going to execute this limit sell order manually when the market opens, and I'm going to sit and wait and pounce on a spike in capital after the opening bell sometime this morning. And I'm going to recover 5 more shares of the current 14 shares that I currently have held at $30.04. I'm continuing my day today to look for profitable opportunities to dollar cost average my way back some capital and move forward in this situation. Stay tuned. The markets are open in just about 5 minutes. I'll be back and we will see how this day begins. All right, I am back. We are less than 30 seconds away from today's opening bell. Let's go see how this morning plays out, shall we? Pre-market is down $29.09, down from yesterday's close of $29.22. I am looking today for a share value of $29.65. And I'm going to use that target, $29.65, as kind of a manual stop loss. I really would like to see shares go far past $29.65 this morning. But we're going to see momentarily if that is to happen. The opening bell saw a very quick sell-off this morning of shares. This morning, we are light on shares moving through the market. We're at just under 200,000 shares in the first 1 to 2 minutes. I'm waiting for an early morning rally up to see if we can pass $29.65. The challenge with what I'm accomplishing is that it depends on volume. Without volume moving through shares of AI, we will not hit $29.65. Particularly, we need buying volume, not selling volume. All right, 5 shares yesterday that I purchased at $29.20. I am going to consider switching things up. We are at a lower valuation than that. I'm going to set up a market buy. This early morning sell-off dropped us down as low as $28.77. Okay, I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna see what I got here. I got another 5 shares at a cost of $29.04. Okay. Now, quickly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take $30.04. I'm going to multiply that by 10. That's $300.40. I'm going to add $145.19. I'm going to add $146. All of these totals now, they give me the total for the cost of 20 shares. I'm going to divide by 20. And we are at a value of $29.58. $29.58. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn around. I'm going to sell not 10, but 20 shares at $29.60. And instead of attempting to recover 5 shares of capital, I'm now going for 10 shares of capital. $29.60 is my new target, minimum sell limit. Now, I know that I could get even a better dollar cost average than $29.60 if I am willing to throw in another 5 shares around these valuations. But that capital is my only remaining capital that I have left in order to use. I have the ability to purchase 5 more shares and leverage more capital against the trade that I'm going for. But it is my last play available until I recover more capital. So I'm going to continue to hold and wait. Here we go, rallying up, $29.15 now. $29.30. The volume is so weak this morning. I took a risk banking on hundreds of thousands of shares moving through the market within the first 10 minutes. And we're a lot lighter than what I expected at 250,000 shares in the first almost 15 minutes. Volume is present, but it is so small and it is so low that the normal amount of volatility is not being demonstrated this morning. Now, normally, instead of seeing rocket fast swings in share values, I'm seeing very slow activity. We're slowly creeping up. I'm going to just commit this order of $29.60. I was going to sit on it as a manual stop loss, and I was going to ride it up higher than $29.60. But with what I'm seeing in the market today, I'm not going to take that chance. It's more important for me right now, at this moment, to recover my capital, and that's what I'm going to focus on. So I'm just going to let this order sell automatically and just accept 2 to 3 cents more per share. I want the capital back so that I can use it later today if needed. $29.38, and we have passed the previous high of $29.37. Is it going to continue going up? We're within 22 cents now of my strike price. $29.48, 12 cents away. All right, we are 21 minutes into the market today. I really had no expectation that this one trade was going to take this long to close. I expected this trade to be over in 60 seconds or less. Not today. We don't have the volume, therefore, we don't have the volatility. I'm still holding out. We're at $29.42. We need one more strong rally upward, maybe two more with this volume, for me to get out of this position and move on with my day. $29.53, come on, keep going. 55, 56, let's go. 4 cents per share, let's go. There we go, $29.60. Woo! I am out. All right. Well done. That took a lot longer than I wanted it to. Oh, and now it continues to bolt past. That's okay. I know what my objective was. I was able to close that position. I'm able to get out of the 10 shares that I purchased yesterday and today. Gone. And I am able to turn this 14, subtract 10, which means I am down to only 4 shares left that I paid $30.04 for. Currently, because I don't know where the market is going to go, I'm going to quickly put those 4 shares on a limit sell of $30.08. I'm going to put those currently on the market because I don't know if this rally up is going to continue. It might. It might not. We're still at $29.63, $29.65. If the market decides to climb past $30 this morning and reach $30.08, then I will close my remaining 4 shares. If not, then the market will turn around, which is what I'm waiting for before I do any more trading. My current capital is back to $793.94. I am starting to feel like I can breathe. Let's let this continue to play out for a bit, and I will be back soon. All right, I am back after a few moments of rest, and let's see what has happened. Okay, today the markets have continued to indeed go up. Share value is up to $30.35 and climbing. This means that the 4 shares that I had put on sell limit at $30.08 have in fact sold. I now have a total of $914.26 in my trading balance. So I am effectively back to where I began late last week. I can now eliminate these 4 shares that cost me $30.04 each. And I am now free to consider what my next play will be. And right now, with markets continuing to escalate, I see nothing that I need to do. I will go and enjoy my day, and I will wait and see where the markets go. Now, I do have a round of 64 to 65 shares here, all within the zone of $32.60 up to $33.21. I am hoping to let the market do the work and recover those shares while I target shares through dollar cost averaging that cost me a lot more. Maybe these ones up here at $41.16. I also do have my eyes on these 3 outstanding shares for $37.10 each. And I'm thinking that I'm going to wait today for an opportunity to enter a trade where I can add at least one, maybe all 3 of those shares at $37.10 into the average, and perhaps close that position and recover those 3 shares of capital. Today, the market is on an upward trend. I have no intention of selling off any more of my shares at a break-even point. I'm now looking for opportunities for profitable trade and dollar cost averaging premium shares. But I am now going to wait to see what the market does for the remainder of the morning as it continues to just tick, 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 up, 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 and away. $30.38. It is 7:20 a.m. I am going to go enjoy some of my morning routine, and I will be back later in the morning. Stay tuned. All right, I am back to give another update as to a move that I have made today. As I continue to keep my eyes on shares of AI today, we can see that they are continuing to rally up, 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 and away. And so I have made a small play. I have purchased 5 shares at $30.89, which I normally would not do. I normally would not buy on such a strong rally up, but today I just decided I'm going to test myself a little bit, test the way I feel. I've purchased in 5 shares at $30.89, and I'm also targeting this one share here at $33.21 that I paid a while ago. I want to get this single share that cost me $33.21 back into my account. So what I've done is I've added it to the 5 shares that I purchased. I've figured out the dollar cost average, which was a little bit less than $31.30. And I now have an active sell limit on all 6 shares for $31.30. I figured if this market is going to keep climbing for a little bit today, that's great. I see an opportunity to potentially get back one more share of capital. One more share of capital is one more share of capital. And at this stage of my journey, I will take it all. We're currently at $31.18 and climbing. I didn't expect that I would see a close on that trade within a very short time frame. I just put the order in before I came back on camera. And here we go. I saw 31.22 there for a second. Maybe this will close while I'm here. Let's just give it a couple minutes and see. All right, so shares did reach a high of 31.24 a couple of moments ago. They've slipped back down and are hovering right around $31.05. It has been 5 minutes now since that high of 31.24. I see volume slowing down. It is 10 to 8 a.m. All right, and market is slowly slipping down. Okay, so I'm going to cancel that trade. I'm going to go back and I'm going to sell. The 5 shares that I purchased at $30.89. And I'm just going to exit the trade. As much as I want to hold it, it looks like the rally up might be over, and I have to accept that that's a possibility. So I entered a trade and it cost me $154.44. I exited the trade at $155.21. So I added about 80 cents to my trade balance in that trade. And that's nothing remarkable. But I've said before several times, Good habits are far more important than the numbers. If that had have been 1,000 shares, that would have been quite a bit of change. All right, I am going to continue my day, and I'm gonna let the markets do their thing and see what happens. Stay tuned. All right, I am back today. Let's have a look at what is going on. It is 9:57 in the morning, 3 minutes before 10. Let's go to the market, see what has been going on today. Okay, let's take a close look here. Share values continued to climb. They dropped a little bit. They continued an upward rally, and they reached a peak of $31.49. All right then, that sounds like good news. Let's have a look. It is. My sell limit order for $31.45 for 6 shares did close, and as a result, I now have $948 in trade capital available, and more importantly, that means that I can now eliminate these 5 shares that I purchased this morning, and hallelujah, I have recovered this 1 share that was lingering at $33 and, well, however many cents it was at. I've got that capital back now. It is in my trade balance, and it is no longer a share that I have to rescue. Now that I've got that 1 share at $33 out of the market, I am now back to this group of shares here. There's 30, 62, there's 63 shares here represented. 63 shares right in a very tight window of 32.60 to 32.75. Current share value is 30.98. I'm going to let the market do the work and recover these shares for me. I am going to begin targeting these 3 shares at $37.10. Those are the next 3 shares that I want to recover. And then once I've done that, I have shares holding at $32.70, $32.80. I have a round of shares holding at $35, and then everything after that is above $39. I don't want these 3 shares at $37.10 sitting in the middle there. I want them back into my trade account to use the capital and redeploy. And so I am going to spend the rest of today waiting and watching for an opportunity to dollar cost average a new trade. I don't know what I will throw into the trade, but I know that I have to throw so many shares in order to have a chance to get 1, 2, or 3 of these shares out, considering that there is a $6 per share spread between the current value and the value that I purchased those shares. That means that for each individual share, I need to make up $6 per share. So however many shares I put in, and then add that one as a dollar cost average, the $6 needs to divide itself between all of the shares and hopefully bring the value of selling the total lot down to a reasonable price. For example, if I was to take the current price of $31.01, multiply it by 10 shares that I purchase right now, I would spend $310 on shares right now. And then, if I add the price of $37.10 for one of the shares that I'm trying to get back, that gives me a total of $347.20. Now, if I divide that by 11, it means that I would have to sell all 11 shares at no less than $31.57. Right now, the share value is $31.01. The highest point that we've reached today so far is $31.49, which isn't even high enough to close that trade. So, I'm going to be taking some time off today and just waiting to see what the market wants to do. I don't know whether these values are going to hold in this new zone of $29.50 to $32. I really don't know. But I'm going to let the market do what it wants to do, and I'm going to wait. If I put money into the market right now and things go down, I lose. That just makes more work for me to do. If I do nothing right now, if I just let the market sit and it goes up, I win, because then I can consider selling off some of these shares at $32.60 and $32.75. I can wait for these to recover naturally, put them on the market, and just sell them. If, on the other hand, I do nothing and the share values continue to go down, I also win, because then I have the ability to take new capital of $950 and purchase in a new position at a very low point of entry in order to then take 1, 2, or 3 of those shares at $37.10, add them to the shares that I purchased, divide it by an average, figure out a profitable and reasonable point to sell them, and then my chances of exiting that trade are much higher. So the point is, I choose to do nothing right now other than wait and watch. I will enjoy my day. So stick around. There will either be another trade today or there won't, but either way, I will wrap things up shortly. All right, I am back. It is 12:45. We are at 15 minutes to market close. I just came back for an update. We will see what is going on. As I can see, the market has basically been so tightly consolidated all afternoon since that initial drop in the early morning. Not only has it been consolidated, but it has been slowly on the decline all afternoon. Current value is $30.91. The share value is up 5.78% for the day, and that all by itself is good. But with the share activity doing what it is doing, there was no place for me that I was feeling comfortable making a new play. So I am going to carry my $948 into a new day. If you've been liking these videos and subscribing to the channel, I want to thank you for your support. I look forward to continuing this journey with you. When the market turns around in general, I get my capital back and I'm able to demonstrate what I was used to doing just prior to beginning the filming of this series. So I know it's been a long road in the month of August, and I was warned by the person who trained me in this, beware of the month of August. I heard share values drop. Well, it seems that there was a little bit of truth to that. In any case, it's not the situation that makes who I am, it is how I respond to it. There's a little life tip for you if you're watching. I like to drop little nuggets in once in a while. I will be back tomorrow morning. I hope that you will join me in session 23. You can follow along with me in that video right over here.